Hi guys, how are you all? I hope you all are doing well. So guys, today we are going to start with chapter 6 of Polity by Laxmikanth, okay? Chapter 6 of Polity, and our chapter 6 is Citizenship. Okay, so how we are going to go about is I'm going to read each and everything from Polity by Laxmikanth. I'm going to read everything and then I'll be making notes on the board. So what you have to do is, when you see this video, read along with me, take your book, read along with me, para by para, line by line, and then while I make notes, you have to pause the video and make the notes along with me. Okay, so as we are reading line by line, we are not doing like other people do, that they write the important points and then they explain. I'm not doing that. I'm reading line by line, so it will take a longer time to complete one chapter. So guys, this chapter might come in 2 or max to max 3 parts. So you have to watch all the parts and then you have to complete making notes of your chapter. Okay, so chapter 6, Citizenship. Now let us start. Like any other, I'm starting from here, okay? Like any other modern state, India has two kinds of people, citizens and aliens. Citizens are full member of Indian state and owe allegiance to it. They enjoy all the civil and political rights. Aliens, on the other hand, are citizens of some other state and hence they do not enjoy all the civil and political rights. So what is the first point over here is that India has two kind of people. India has two kind of people, citizens and aliens. Okay, now citizens are full member of Indian state and owe allegiance to it. Now citizens are full members, okay? Full members of Indian state, okay? And enjoy all the civil and political rights. They are full member and enjoy all the civil and political rights. Okay. Aliens, on the other hand, are citizens of some other state and hence do not enjoy civil and political rights. Aliens are citizens of some other state and do not enjoy and no civil and political rights. Okay, whenever required we'll try to use short form so that you can save space. Okay, friendly aliens are subjected to those countries that have cordial relations with India. Now aliens also have types. Okay, so aliens have types. Friendly aliens. Now what they are saying is, friendly aliens are subject to those countries that have cordial relations with India. Okay, friendly aliens, countries having cordial relations with India. Okay. Enemy aliens, on the other hand, are subjects of the country that is at war with India. Okay, so friendly aliens and enemy aliens. Who are enemy aliens? those people who are at, those countries who are at war with India. Okay, so aliens has two types, friendly alien and enemy alien. Okay, now next, they enjoy lesser rights than friendly alien. Okay, enemy aliens, lesser rights than friendly aliens. Okay, lesser right. They enjoy, enemy aliens enjoy lesser rights than friendly alien. Okay. The example, they do not enjoy protection against arrest and detention. So the next point is no protection against arrest or detention. Okay, that means if you are arrested or if you are detained, the friendly aliens can be protected, but the enemy aliens cannot be protected. Okay, so just pause the video and write these points, and then we'll move on to the next point. Okay, now the Constitution confers the following rights and privileges on the citizens of India and denies same to aliens. Now what they are saying is, now guys, just pause and note down all the points. I'll wait for you for half a minute, and then I'm going to rub this. Okay. Okay, I hope you are done. I'm going to rub this. Now next, what are they saying is, the Constitution confers the following rights and privileges on the citizens of India and denies the same to alien. Okay, now what is the Constitution doing? Constitution is giving some rights to, the following rights to and privileges to citizens. Citizens are having rights and privileges, and these rights and privileges are denied to aliens. Okay, now Constitution is giving certain rights to citizens and denying these rights to aliens. Okay, now we will see what are those rights that Constitution is allowing to citizens and denying to aliens. Okay, so the first is right against discrimination. Right against discrimination on the grounds of religion, race, caste, sex or place of birth, that is Article 15. We are not going to write the entire thing because we are making short notes. We are trying to make short notes. So you know the entire thing. We are just writing points over here. So first right, that Constitution is giving to citizens and denying to aliens is right against discrimination, which is Article 15. Okay. Second is right to equality of opportunity. Right to equality of opportunity. Opportunity we are writing OPP, that is Article 16. Right to equality of opportunity in the matter of public employment. Right to opportunity in the matter of employment, that is Article 16. Okay. Then right to freedom of speech. Right to freedom, we'll write short. You know what is right to freedom of speech, expression assembly, association, movement, residence and profession. This is short form. Okay. Speech, expression, assembly, association, movement, residence and profession. So this is Article 19. Okay. Now next, cultural and educational rights. Cultural and educational rights. Okay. This is Article 29. Article 29 and Article 30. Now fifth is right to vote in elections to the Lok Sabha and State Legislative Assembly. So right to vote, we'll say, in Lok Sabha and State Legislative Assembly. Okay. Now sixth is right to contest for the membership of Parliament and State Legislature. Right to contest for membership of Parliament and State Legislature. Legislature I have written LEG. Okay. Then eligibility to hold public offices. That is President, Vice President, Judges of Supreme Court, High Court, Governor, Attorney General of India and Advocate General of States. Okay. So guys, I am writing short form. I am going to explain you, and then you can write short form, because when you read it again and again, you will eventually be able to memorize it. Okay. Now, Constitution gives some rights to citizens and denies some rights to aliens. So what are those rights? Those are these 7 rights. Okay. Right against discrimination, Article 15. Right to equality of opportunity. Right to equality of opportunity in employment, Article 16. Right to freedom. Freedom of speech. What was it? Speech, expression, assembly, association, movement, residence and profession. That is Article 19. Cultural and educational right, Article 29 and 30. Right to vote in Lok Sabha and State Legislative Assembly. Right to contest for the membership of Parliament and State Legislative Assembly. Eligibility to hold public offices, that is President, Vice President, Judge of Supreme Court, High Court, Governor, Attorney General and Attorney General of States. Okay. Now moving on. Along with above rights, citizens also owe certain duties towards the Indian state. So along with this right, citizens also have duties towards the state. Okay. Citizens also have some duties towards the state. For example, paying taxes, respecting national flag, national anthem, defending the country. For example, paying taxes, defending defending country and paying respect to national flag and anthem. National flag and national anthem. Okay. In India, both citizens by birth as well as naturalized citizens are eligible for the office of president, while in USA only citizen by birth and not naturalized citizens is eligible for office of president. Now here two cases are given. What happens in India and what happens in US. So what they are saying is, in India both citizen by birth, citizen by birth and citizen by naturalization can become, that means are eligible for office of president. Okay, and in US only citizen by birth is eligible and not citizen by naturalization is not eligible for the office of president. Okay, now here what they are saying is, in India you will know what do you mean by citizenship by naturalization. I'll explain you later. But in India both citizen by birth and naturalization can become president of India, are eligible to apply for the post of president of India. In US only citizen of birth can become president or is eligible to apply for the post of president, but not the citizens on the basis of naturalization. Now moving on, guys, note this all down. I'm going to rub this. Okay. Now constitutional provision. We are done with this much. Now we are moving to constitutional provision. Okay. So I'm not going to write all the points over here. I'm just going to write the important points so that you can make notes easily. Constitutional provisions. The Constitutional deals with citizenship from Article 5 to 11. So, citizenship topic in Constitution is from Article 5 to Article 11 under Part 2. Under Part 2. Okay. However, it contains neither any permanent nor any elaborate provisions in this regard. It only identifies person who became citizen of India at its commencement. So this Part 2 and Article 5 to 11 has not given any permanent or elaborate provision in this regard. Okay. It identifies person who became citizen of India on its commencement. So what this Part 2 is giving us, it identifies people who became citizens of India at its commencement. That is on January 26, 1950. So it is only making us identify people who became citizens of India at its commencement. That is on January 26, 1950. It does not deal with problems of acquisition or loss of citizenship subsequent to its commencement. So it is not dealing with what? It is not dealing with loss of citizenship, and problems of acquisition. Okay, so what this part 2 and article 5 to 11 is not dealing with? It is not dealing with if someone has lost its citizenship after commencement. It is not dealing with that. And if someone is dealing with suffering with the problem of acquisition, it is not, the provisions of this are not provided in this part 2 and article 5 to 11. Okay. It empowers the parliament to enact law to provide for such matter and any other matter relating to citizenship. So what this part 2 and article 5 to 11 is doing, it is empowering. It empowers Parliament to make or enact laws in these matters. Okay, in these matters. Okay. Accordingly, Parliament has enacted Citizenship Act 1955, which has been amended in. So following this, all these provisions, what did Parliament do? Because Parliament was given power to make laws, so Parliament enacted Citizenship Act 1955, okay, which has been amended several times. That is given in your book. So please refer to your book. The amendments have been made several times. It is not necessary to learn all those, because no one is going to ask you that. Now moving on to next page. According to the so we are just going to complete one para and then we are going to continue it in the next lecture. Okay guys. So according to the Constitution, the following 4 categories of person can become citizens of India at its commencement, that is on 26 January 1950. Okay. So what they are saying is according to Constitution. CN is Constitution. This is how I write it, short form. Okay. Don't write it in your mains exam. This is just for short notes. According to Constitution, the following four categories of persons became citizen of India at its commencement. And when did it commence? We saw here on January 26, 1950. Okay. categories of people became citizens of India at its commencement, that is on January 26, 1960. So you'll see, in short I'll tell you what were the 4 people and then we'll discuss it in detail. So first was the person who had his domicile in India and also fulfilled any of the 3 conditions. Okay. So the first kind of person is having domicile of India, and fulfilling one of 3 conditions. Okay, so what were the 3 conditions? If he was born in India, okay, if either parents were born in India, or has been ordinarily resident of India for 5 years. For 5 years immediately before commencement. Commencement of Constitution and became this is Article 5. So now I am going to quickly explain you. So there are 4 conditions in which a person on January 26, 1950 became citizen of India. Okay, so there were 4 conditions. Out of those 4 conditions, the first condition is the person who at that time had domicile of India and fulfilled one of 3 conditions. Okay, the person had domicile of India and then fulfill one of 3 conditions. These are the 3 conditions, and if any one condition out of these 3 he is fulfilling, he can become the citizen of India. Okay. So the first condition is the person should have been born in India. Okay. If on 26 January 1950 at that time or before that the person was born in India, then he could become the citizen of India. Either parents born in India, either means either mother or father, either of 2 parents were born in India. If this is the condition, then okay, you can become the citizen of India. Now third condition is has been ordinarily resident of India for 5 years immediately before commencement. Now what is the date of commencement? January 26, 1950. So before, immediately 5 years before this, like 1945 to 1950, if the person was resident of India, then he could become the citizen of India. And this is Article 5. All these conditions are given in Article 5. Okay. Now Article 6, 7 and 8 will be seeing in the next part. I hope you liked this video guys, and I hope you understood all the points. The only reason I am going to take longer time to complete the chapter because I am not doing any shortcuts. I am reading line by line from Laxmikanth and simultaneously I am explaining and making notes for you. So it might take longer time, but you will be able to complete each line of the chapter in detail. Okay.